thought poison. In 1939, George Dantzig was a student at a U.S. university. One day, he came late for Professor S' math class. Jersey Naaman. When he entered the class, it turned out that the lecturer and his college friends had gone home. George then saw 2 questions on the class blackboard. He thought it must be the homework the professor just gave him. He immediately took notes in his book and went home. For days, he tried to finish the homework. He tried various ways. It's not uncommon for lecturers to give such difficult assignments, but there must be an answer. There must be, he muttered. In the end, he managed to work on question number 1. The next day, he also collected the assignment, which was placed in his professor's study. During the day, he is sought after by the professor, who asks in amazement as well as enthusiasm, "How did you solve the problem?" George explained all his efforts. You know what the professor's answer was? The problem, it was written by the professor. When he was explaining about the 2 most difficult problems on Earth, and until then no one had been able to solve them. Meaning, if only at that time George took the course. Maybe at that time he thought that it was indeed the most difficult problem, and also thought that no one really could solve it. George Bernard Dantzig later became a very famous and respected professor at Stanford University. He's the hardest problem solver, and he solves it when he really doesn't know that what he's doing is the hardest problem in the world. Our minds actually have extraordinary abilities, but often poisoned by negative things that enter from outside of us that weakens our minds. In this case, words like impossible, very difficult, impossible, there is no hope, no way. And another is mind poison that can create mental block, which will limit and weaken our mind's ability. Therefore, throw away those forbidden words if you want to be successful. Be a positive person whose expectations are high and disappointments short. That would be great. Thank you for watching.